So you've done this before,
I
the
have.
float spa therapy.
Yeah, it was like warm water, you're floating. There was, what was
Salt
the movie?
water.
The movie was called Altered States. Hello, how are you, Des?
Hey, Des.
Where they had the guy, if I remember, take like magic mushrooms and then lay like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's like, what?
Well, that'd be a different type of float experience for sure, right? You'd be floating away in the clouds, literally. Right. But yeah, we're here at True Rest Float Spa, and we're here with Holly. You and your husband started all of this in 2010.
That's right. Back in 2010, we opened the first True Rest Float Spa, and nobody knew what floating was back then, but now it's really taking off, and everyone is just loving it for pain relief, stress relief, just overall health and wellness. These days, you know, the mental health for people is huge, so yeah, so here we are.
And you have so much more to offer than even just the float pods, which we're going to get to see. But first, we have to take all our viewers inside this room here. It is gorgeous. What is this?
Yeah, so this is our Himalayan salt cave. It has 10,000 pounds of Himalayan salt, as well as our halotherapy machine. So that machine is going to be crushing the sodium chloride, putting it in the air. As you breathe that in, it's great for allergies, asthma, anything respiratory, even skin conditions like eczema or rosacea and things like that.
Really? How does it help eczema?
It's the salt actually right on your skin. So a lot of people are surprised how much you do absorb through the skin.
Wow, that's incredible. So you're the only location in the valley that has this special cave, right?
That's correct. As the original location, we did try out some new things here, and we built this salt cave a few years ago, and our members just love it.
Oh, that's exciting. And you also offer something called an oxygen bar. Explain what that is.
That's correct. All of our True Rest locations have the oxygen bar. The oxygen bar actually purifies the air to 94% oxygen. So as you breathe that in, it's great for migraines and headaches. It even helps with a nice little boost after your float. Because
well, how is that? Because so we're seeing it here. Can you kind of explain what we're seeing and what we would be breathing in?
Would be breathing in through their own private nose hose here. And we have different aromas. So we have the peppermint, as well as lavender and things like that. So you can choose a different essential oil as well. A lot of people like that peppermint or the ocean mist. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back into a float pod room and show folks what you have back there. How many pods do you have here at this location?
At the Tempe location, we have 4 pod suites.
Okay. Yeah. And when we walk inside, what are we going to see?
So we're going to be seeing the float pod. And so the float pod inside has 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts. So that's magnesium sulfate. And the water is heated to your skin temperature. So once you get in there, after about 20 minutes, you won't feel the difference between your body and the water. You're basically going to be just floating in space.
So what are the benefits of floating?
So it's great for pain relief, stress relief, even helps you sleep better. They're actually finding that an hour in the float pod, even with the light on, is better than an anti-anxiety medication and lasts for up to 48 hours with no side effects.
Wow.
Yes, with the light off, it's better than an antidepressant or the same as antidepressant without any side effects.
So really anyone can float. And you also mentioned another benefit when it comes to our sleep too.
That's right. Floating in the float pod will help with your sleep as well. And what it is, it's actually working on your body as well as your brain at the same time. So it's actually lowering your brain waves into a theta state, which is a more dreamlike state or a meditative state.
And I've never floated before. You said if I stick my hand in, it almost feels like a salty solution. Oh, it does. It's kind of like
it's very soft.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And it's actually a salt solution, so it's different than water. If we didn't heat it up to skin temperature, it would be a solid brick of salt.
Really?
That's how much salt's in there, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you guys, we're going to have more here from the True Rest Float Spa coming up in just a little bit, but this is cool. I've never floated before.
Yeah.
I want to try this out, you guys.
It's calming.
Nice.
Yeah, I would recommend it for sure. And it's one of those things where you can either let your mind wander or you can try to do the mindfulness thing where you clear it out, which is also difficult.
Oh, sometimes it's, if you wander, sometimes probably it's nice.
Desiree's taking us home at the Float Spa in Tempe. Float Spa.
Hey,
what's
Des.
inside the egg there?
That's right, you guys. You can float with the pod closed, or you can float with it open. I wish I could truly float and tell you what the experience is like, but these are float pods that you're seeing here at True Rest Float Spa in Tempe. Talk about the benefits of floating, Holly.
That's right. It's just so amazing for pain relief and overall health and wellness. As I was telling you earlier, it actually lowers your brain waves into that theta wave state. And so it helps not only with your body, but your mental health as well.
So what's the best way to float? If no one's ever done this before, do you float with your clothes on? Do you want to wear a swimsuit on your back, on your belly? How do you do it?
Yeah, it's customizable to each person, but we recommend, to float in your birthday suit because that will give you the most relaxed state possible. Of course, people are welcome to bring their swimsuit as well if they like to.
And who can float? Anyone?
Anyone can float. Yep,
Okay.
anyone can float. There's no requirement. Yep.
Okay, so let's walk back out because you have a really special room here at this location. It's a salt cave.
Yes. So we have the halotherapy salt cave, and this is very nice because it actually helps you to relax a little bit before the float. A lot of people might be nervous their first time.
Yeah.
It kind of helps you to just really relax in this environment with all of the Himalayan salt rocks. There's 10,000 pounds of Himalayan salts.
And new members are getting a really good deal. You have a deal going right now for $65. Let's take a seat and rest and relax. And what does that $65 include, Holly?
Right. So here at the Tempe location, we have that 65 for your first float. That's going to include a mini session in our salt cave before your float.
Okay.
You'll come early to get a little video and get a little tour to feel comfortable. It's also going to include the oxygen bar. So you get the 10 minutes at the oxygen bar as well with that 65 and the full 1 hour float session.
Wow, a full hour float. Yeah. So you're getting 3-in-1 for $65 as a new client.
Yeah.
And you also offer memberships too, right?
That's correct. And the great thing about our membership is you could do 4 a month, 2 a month, or 1 a month. We also have an unlimited package.
Okay.
But with all of those, you do get the Salt Cave here as a True Rest Tempe member for free, as well as the oxygen bar.
Good. And remind everyone where you're located.
We are on 1860 East Warner Road. That's in Tempe. We're off of the 101 in Warner, on Warner and McClintock.
All right, perfect. You guys, I think we're just going to rest the rest of the show. Send it back to you. Bye, guys.